Yeah, we have 4 gorgeous green sea turtles that are ready to go today. So they've been in care. We've got Cavil, he's been our longest one. He's been with us since August. The other kids have been with us since about November. So they have all recovered from numerous things and they've been cleared by the vet team. So they are ready to go back into that beautiful blue ocean today.
Wow. So what are some of the things what states were they found in?
Yeah, so every time a turtle gets found, they're usually in extremely poor condition. They're quite lethargic for being unwell for a number of months prior to them coming into a rehab centre. So we have Cavil, who actually have soft shell syndrome, which is that disease that's been going around in some local turtles. So he's made a full recovery from that, which is great. We have Jake, so with the help of the team at Aussie Zoo Wildlife Hospital, he actually underwent treatment for having a collapsed lung. And then we have Goose and Luna, and they got treated for floating syndrome.
Wow. So what kind of work do you do to rehabilitate them here, and what makes them, I guess, qualified to be ready to go back out to the ocean?
Yeah, so we do lots of different types of work. So obviously we have injectable medicines that they get while they're here. They can get some betadine baths if they've got some, skin lesions or carapace lesions. And then obviously we can do X-ray imaging as well and run some bloods just to give them a full workup. So the vet team, clears them for release once they're in really good body condition. So we at least like to see them at 85% ideal body weight. So all of these guys are very chunky and ready to go.
And it looks like you're doing even some final touches today. Are you guys going to track them, or what are you doing before you release them?
Yeah, so before we release, they're all getting a microchip and they're getting a flipper tag as well. So that number is then theirs, it's universal. So if they ever end up in a different rehab centre, which hopefully they don't, but if they do, then any centre can track their history and know what we've done here.
Wow. And how incredible is it that they actually can be released? I mean, one of them had a collapsed lung. When they first came into your care, were you thinking there's a chance they won't make it?
Look, there's always, unfortunately, a lot of them don't pull through, which is extremely sad for the species. So we just take it day by day with these guys and do as much as we can. So it's such a great feeling to have 4 turtles going out at once. It's a great way to start the year.
Yeah. In 2022, you had a crazy amount of turtles come into your care. What was that like?
Yeah, it was a really busy year. So we had 100 turtles come through our centre. So the numbers were almost double from what they were last year. So a huge increase. It's such a great team here at Sea Life Sunny Coast. So we all chip in and we're all here for these critters. So our main goal is the turtles, getting them fit and healthy and getting them out.
Do you know what could be causing so many turtles to be in care?
Yeah, I think the flooding. So the flood event that happened at the start of the year, certainly a lot of different centres found an increase in their numbers. So that definitely didn't help. The soft shell syndrome disease that had been going around. But in general, most of the turtles that we have come in care are suffering from the floating syndrome. So that is usually the main one that we see.
So what can people like me and you, what can we do to stop something like that? Is there anything we can do?
Yeah, so we always encourage, if you're down at the beach, take 3 for the sea. If you're ever there, pick it up. It stops it from getting into a turtle system. And the other one is, if you do find a sick or injured sea turtle, we encourage anyone to call the Marine Stranding Hotline number. That number is 1300 130 EPA, and the rangers there can get in contact with a rehab centre like us here at Sea Life and get these turtles the help and care that they need.
Have I missed anything? Is that most of it?
Yeah.
I guess after having them in your care for years, you said since August, is it a little bit sad to just let it go?
It is always really bittersweet. It's such a huge win for the species, but you do get really attached to them. Every single turtle has a different personality, so they all have their little quirks. So it is always, very bittersweet seeing them go, but it's great.
After the much rewarding part though, sort of now be able to set them off in the wild again.
Yeah, it's such an amazing feeling. So we're always striving to try and get as many out as we can. So again, to have 4 in one day, that's what a great way to start the week. That's all right.
I was just going to once they get off the beach, what's your sort of hope for turtles then?
Yeah, so our hope is, there are some local colonies just around the area. So Ogleman Island, so hopefully, our aim is that we would like to see them make their way over there, find a lovely seagrass bed, find a good food source, and fingers crossed they stay out of trouble and be good turtles, live a happy life.
I believe this is your last day as well.
It is my last day, so it's very, extremely emotional. So it's a great way, great day. Yeah,
Way to finish it off.
I know.
How long have you been working here for?
I've been here 4 years. So yeah, super bittersweet.
Did you count how many turtles you've released in that time?
We would be in like the hundreds of how many we've released. So yeah, it's great.
How did you knew what we were trying to do?
So we are just getting the tag in place. So every turtle that's been in care at Sea Life Sunshine Coast. So we always give them a flipper tag before they go out. So I'm just making sure everything lines up. As you can see, it's a pretty big clip that they get. So we want to make sure that it's all good to go. We only have to do it once. Just covering those eyes there just to help keep them nice and calm for their journey. Still want to make sure that they can breathe, but that'll help keep Cavill a little bit calm and relaxed before we get to the ocean and set him free. That's your last. Hello, how are you? Holly, we're going to put the trolley in on the left, the right near the showers. Are you right to get on one of the trolleys with Holly? I'm thinking we might just go up to the left a little bit. It's not as busy. There's a few people down on the waves down here. So that, yeah, chums up there. But yeah, if you're right to jump on one of the trolleys.
No pressure.
Sorry,
No.
is this all you could get? Jeez.
I'd pay every
Beautiful, that's all.
Yeah.
I got strict instructions to get a photo of it.
So it's like such a surprise that she's got in as anything.
Photos of his face.
say to stay.
It's doing calves.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Whatever you need and get out of your way.
Cool. Alrighty, do you want to get on one side of it? We'll just quickly get these ones out. We'll get everyone in go positions.
Just minimize down like a few people so not too many stuff.
Okay, you alright?
And we're going to like some do it and carry it.
Yeah, we're going to carry him down a little bit. Alright, you guys pretty much ready? Hey, ready guys? Alright, pop them down. Be good, kids. No, Jake.
Incredible. Thank you for all the training you gave us and all
job.
the best where you're going. Are you going somewhere exciting?
Really emotional. It's so lovely to be able to see these four go home together today. So we just wish them all the best, and hopefully one day they'll be out there and they'll be able to get us lots of little babies, and we can keep the species going for a number of years to come.